Hi, loves, and this is Sitting with Berta. I know it's been a minute, but I got a couple topics today I want to talk about. One of the topics I want to talk about is actually hood dudes, and I know you're like, "Oh my God, she's gonna talk shit." She's gonna. Let me tell you something. I have literally seen, the dudes from the hood post this situation, how they feel if a woman's not talking to you, she's talking to somebody else. And let me let me say, not all women are talking to somebody else. Some women, they probably are, but a lot of these dudes say this because they don't know better. If they knew better, they do better, because they were raised by a woman that was her mindset. So they felt all women are like that. Um, I remember my son, when he started dating, like, oh, all females did. I said, baby, I've never cheated. And he was like, what? I said, I've never cheated once in my life. Like, what do you mean? I said, if I feel like I'm a fit to do something, or there's someone I'm interested, I'm gonna break up with the motherfucker, or I'm not gonna be in a relationship, because what's the point of sitting there hurting somebody's feelings, or you know what I mean, put them in a situation that you would not be want to be placed in. And that's the thing with me. A lot of females don't think like me, but you can't put every female in the same boat. Like, I can't put every same hood dude in the same boat. But I noticed that they all have the same mindset. And one thing that's actually been really has me baffled is how they feel that they're supposed to be, your women are supposed to give them money. What the fuck is wrong with this generation? Like, when the fuck did y'all become the fucking females? Like, when the fuck did, like, I was raised by a man where, a man's supposed to give the woman what she wants and her desires. But these dudes feel like you're supposed to chase them, you're supposed to give them everything. And then when they're treated like the female, they feel some type of way. If you want to behave like a female, you're going to get treated like one. A lot of ones like, oh, that's a pimp situation. No, baby, you can't be a pimp when your mama was a hoe. Or your mama and your daddy was nothing, not even a pimp. Your daddy was a fucking crackhead of the street or a motherfucking thug. You can't sit there and say, oh, you was a pimp. No, baby, you was not a fucking pimp. You just a dumbass who's dealing with insecure ass women who fucking need some type of validation. And I said, what the fuck I say? And then you have these dudes who, you know, you ask you for a favor, nigga, thinking, oh, I'm gonna continue asking this person. Some of us actually love helping people. You know what I mean? Like, if I have love for you and I know that you need help, I'm gonna help you out. But when I see that this is a constant thing, then I'm like, okay, now I feel like you're using me. Now you got me fucked up. We're not doing that. So a lot of dudes out here like really fuck it up for the other dudes, and it's fucked up to say, but it's true. Like, with me, I've noticed that it's more and more dudes feel like every woman is supposed to give them a check or give them a partial of their check just to fuck with them. And I've been seeing posts like that, and I was like, wow. I've had dudes approach me about that situation, and I'm like, funny. It's funny as fuck, because you know what I mean. Like, I have a mentality. It's a little different. Like, there was this one dude I really wanted to fuck with him. You know what I mean? But he felt like, oh, you gonna give me some money? And I'm like, I ain't giving you no motherfucking money. I'm telling myself, I was like, yeah, if I had it, I would. Yeah, baby, I ain't gonna give you shit, nigga. You. I don't give a fuck how big your dick is. I don't give a fuck how cute, handsome you think you are. Baby, no, it don't work like that for me. My daddy was actually a pimp. So, I'm over here talking about pimps. My daddy was actually a pimp. So, I had a World War II veteran who, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, he had no act right. So, me sitting there, that's one thing my daddy told me: don't ever have your hand out to a man. If a man wants, a man actually loves you, wants you, he will sit there. You never have to ask. He automatically gives it to you. And these dudes out here be asking and asking and asking, and I just be looking at them like, fuck, y'all should just tuck your motherfucking dick, because you over here behaving like a straight motherfucking bitch. It, yeah, I know, and a lot of motherfuckers be looking at me like, "Oh, your mouth fucked up. You over here shouldn't be thinking like this and this and that." My ex was like, "Alberta, you know, you have a man mentality," and I said, "What is that? That's not a man mentality." I said, "It's not easy to fuck with me, and it's not easy to sit there and play with me. Like, I know what the fuck you want from the motherfucking jump. I see what the fuck you want, but I want to see, you know, what you want." And when I see what you want, I'm gonna remove myself because I ain't got time to entertain that shit. But I'm not gonna lie, I had my toxic little things where I'll sit there and get me fuck with a dude because I know there's no motherfucking future with the motherfucker. I know that because I wanted some dick real quick, and I was like, you know what I mean? He good for some dick. And yeah, females. Well, I know I think like that. Since I know there's a motherfucker's not, you know, boyfriend material, I'm gonna go fuck with him. I'm not gonna, because I know there's no future with the motherfucker. I know that I can use him for what I need, you know, for my needs. And yeah, I think like that. I do. And motherfuckers look at me like, what the fuck? Yes. Like I had, and right now, since, you know, since I lost my daughter, ain't none of that going through my head. Even when I was confused when I got pregnant, you know, it happens, you know, all of a sudden, and it was out the blue. Now it's just more of a, okay, I can get pregnant again, so I gotta sit the fuck down. I can't do a pull up on a motherfucker because I don't want just anybody as my motherfucking baby daddy. And the thing is that I don't mind, you know, getting pregnant again and raising, you know, my daughter alone or my son alone because I've done it. Well, my daughter, because I really want another daughter. I'm not gonna play. But the fact is, there's dudes out here that want to sit there and play daddy, but not really to play daddy. It's just to be in your motherfucking space and cock block. And I know you're like, what? Yeah, it's okay. I was looking for potential sperm donors. I actually had a dude asking me, you know, do you want some sperm? And I was considering, and I was like, okay, you know, he got one baby mama, 3 kids. I was like, that's, you know, I kind of, you know, thinking about it. But in actuality, I was like, I don't know if I want to do that, but I do want another baby. But I was like, then he's going to try to be a part of my life, you know, the baby's life. And I don't have a problem with that. It's just, I don't want to be bothered. You know what I mean? I don't want a man to feel like, okay, she has my child now, I'm entitled to her. No, baby, no. It don't work like that for me. It's more of a thank you. Like, I see a motherfucker like a sperm donor, and you know how those women be doing the IVFs and shit like that. A lot of the lesbians, but I'm not a lesbian. I'm straight. It's just these dudes. Like I rather, you know, get the dick because I actually like the dick. You know, I don't want nothing, you know, implanted in me. You know, that's how I think. Like, dude, it's like because I've raised my kids for so long, you know, by myself that, you know, some dudes out here, I feel like they're just good for some dick or they're just good for some fucking sperm, and it's fucked up. But yes, I think like that. I do, and a lot of dudes, you know, I did have a name of a nigga bitch because of that situation, and I didn't give a fuck. It's just, you know, that's how it is right now. That's how I think because, like, I've noticed, like, I'm happy alone. You know, it'd be cool to date once in a while, but being in a relationship again, you know, I love marriage. I'm not gonna lie, it's a beautiful thing, but it's a lot of work, and I'm not gonna rush into nothing like that. I've already done it. I've done the relationship thing. I've done, you know, the housewife thing. I've done it. And a lot of men out here try to use that, oh, like, let's get married. Like, that bitch is gonna make a bitch, you know, jump. And me, the fuck I look like? You know what I mean? I don't need that validation. You know what I mean? So, when I see how these hood dudes be talking about, like, you know, you be cheating. No, baby, I don't cheat. I stay single. And I do me, and I move the way I do. And the thing is that being accused of being a cheater for actually irritates me because I really don't cheat. I don't see the fucking point. I'm fucking grown. If I'm gonna sit there, if I wanna fuck with you, I'm gonna fuck with you, and I'm gonna tell you I wanna fuck with you. But there's no point in me being in a motherfucking relationship, especially if I know I'm not ready to settle the fuck down. But a lot of these motherfucking dudes out here go into relationships just for financial stability. It's fucking sick. A lot of motherfuckers out here are in a relationship for financial stability, not because they're in love. It's because they want to sit there and look a certain type of fucking way or move a certain type of fucking way. Like me, I'm telling you, I've been doing it by my motherfucking self, and I'm loving it. You know what I mean? I've been single since I became a widow 7 years ago, and it's been peace. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been peace. And the whole fact that motherfuckers looking at me like, you don't want to be in a relationship. I'm just looking at them like we can do, like, I'll consider the dating, but we can't live together. Like, it'll take a couple, it'll take a while for us to move in together or any of that, but it'll be like months of us getting to know each other. We start dating and then we can go from there. But ain't none of that moving in together automatically. Like, what the fuck is that? You're gonna sit here and get tired of each other. And I feel like that's motherfuckers using each other. And I don't need to use nobody to get to where the fuck I wanna go. So that's what I feel about, most dudes right now in relationships. And stop trying to say women deal with dudes, you know what I mean, and cheat. Not all women cheat. So when the dudes say that, when the hood dudes say that, I be ready to like just say, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's how I feel. Okay? Don't pay any attention to that shit. It's bullshit. It's full shit. Dudes, if they do better, they do better. That's what I say. Okay? Now